Right boys, so it is day 2 of a Showdown series I've decided to do. Basically, whenever EA release a new Showdown card, I'm going to have a look at each of these cards, have a look at their price, have a look at, their rating, have a look at their in-games, and just give you guys, if I had to choose one out of this Pavard and Aurier card, who would I choose? Lads, if you guys are new or this video does help you out, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Basically, what I'm going to do is not only look at his player bio attributes, obviously for both of them, also we'll have a look at the SBC price, and then I'll go have a look at his in-game on Footbin, then give you guys my overall verdict there. So we've got a Pavard versus an Aurier. Hopefully I'm saying the Pavard right as well. I'm probably going to butcher it, so I'll just call him Benjamin. So I've got a Benjamin versus Aurier Showdown. Now if we go and have a look at the SBCs, I haven't even seen their price yet. I believe they were both 2 segments. I could be wrong if I had a brief look at them. Yeah, both 2 segments. Now Benjamin Pavard's coming in with an 82 and an 85, which if I had to guess would be around maybe 150,000 coins, and Aurier is exactly the same. They both need just one team of a week player, I believe. So they're coming in at literally the exact same price. Basically the exact same price. I doubt Footbin already would have their price all set up. But if I had to take an educated guess at how much they would be, going off of past SBCs in there, I probably would say that'd be around maybe 150,000 coins, maybe 180,000 coins max. Now this is for the Bayern Munich versus Villarreal UCL game. So if I have a look at Bayern versus Villarreal, we'll head on over to the Google view. Bayern versus Villarreal, I'm not sure when it's played. I'd assume it would be right 7th of April, so it's being played in 3 days time. It is a quarterfinal league of 1. Now Villarreal are at home. I believe it's not for both leagues. I believe it is just for the first league. It might be, who goes through, but I'd assume, and usually in the case, it would just be for the first league. Now, although Villarreal are at home, Bayern Munich are heavy favourites. As you can see, 61%. This is like this. I'm not going to say Sky odds, but this is like the official. Someone's calculated the odds, something like that. So it's got an 18% chance at a Villarreal win, a 21% as a draw, and a 61% as a Bayern win. So it is heavily favoured towards Bayern Munich, which I would have to agree with, right? But Bayern, they're massive. And now you have a look at the cards. So Benjamin Pavard, and what I've noticed with these cards, they're very different, very different. So first of all, 6'1", low-high work rates. He's got 90 pace. He's got some okay passing. His dribbling is iffy, nothing crazy, not what I'd like as a right back. His defending is solid. His physical is solid, disregarding that aggression. Lads, I would say this card is much better suited to centre-back than he is right-back, and I'll tell you why. First of all, low-high work rates are way too defensive to have as like a right-back or an attacking-minded right-back. So play this card as a centre-back if you're completing him. Even if you play him as a centre-back on 7 chemistry, this card is simply not a full-back. He's too tall, his work rates is too defensive. Now, if you are playing him centre-back, you do, in my opinion, need an anchor on him, because you want, that +5 strength, +5 pace is a bonus, but you really want that aggression and strength boost. We'll get into the Footbin and in games in a second. Now you head on over to Serge Aurier. They're both 3-star. Aurier is a much more of a right back type of player. He's much more of a fullback than Benjamin is. Now he is 5'9". He's 3-star. He's got some solid pace of 91. His passing is, it's not crazy, but it will do the job. His dribbling, 80 agility, actually isn't crazy. I think his dribbling, it's definitely not amazing by any means. Defensively as well, he's not the best. Physical wise, now he's got some average strength, but he's got 99 jumping, and that 97 aggression is going to be great going into tackles. He does have a power header trait. The power header trait doesn't really matter too much, but with a 99 jumping power header and 87 heading accuracy, he would be able to score from a corner or two, no worries. So first of all, they have very different cards. I think Benjamin is more of a centre back, Aurier is more of a full back, obviously in completely different leagues as well. But so far on paper, I'm going to say this Benjamin Pavard is looking a whole lot better. We go ahead and look at the Footbin view here. We'll have a look at this Benjamin card first. Now, as I said, I think you want an anchor on him. He gets +10 strength and +5 aggression, and he goes to a 92 rated centre-back. In-game, he's higher rated as a centre-back as he is a full-back, right? So I feel like, as I said, that kind of backs up my point on you wanting to play him centre-back. And if you don't want that extra +5, if you think the 90 pace is fine, then you could even go for even a centre Sentinel and get him that plus 10 aggression, which I would much favour over the plus 10 strength and plus 5 aggression. I think plus 5 strength and plus 10 aggression, that's what you want. So even if you're fine with 90 pace as in game as a centre back, he goes to a 93 rated centre back, 87 aggression. His defensive stats are basically maxed out. In my opinion, boys, this card as a centre back would be absolutely phenomenal. We go and have a look at this Aurier card. Now I want to see the body type of Aurier is probably going to make or break this for me. He's got, why does it say he's 122 years old? I don't think he's actually 122 years old. Have they got his body type in here? They don't have his body type. I think this must be a mistake on their part. Unless I'm absolutely blind. Do they have, we'll have a look at his gold card's body type. Well, maybe, no, okay, never mind. It is because he is newly added. I know he got removed, he wasn't in the game at one point when he left Tottenham, and I don't think he joined Villarreal till later on. So they obviously haven't set up his age, they haven't set up his body type, etc, etc. So that would make sense, alright? So I'm not sure on what his body type would be. Ideally, you really want it to be a lean body type, but going off of his agility and being 5'9", if I had to take an educated guess, I'd probably say he's got an average body type, maybe a stocky or unique body type. I do think if you chuck maybe a anchor on him, then he goes to... Footbin is... something's wrong here. Something's wrong here. He's just got a minus in like everything and went to a 64 rated fullback. Is it going to work this time? There we go. So he goes to 96 pace, 93 defending, 92 physical, great aggression, as I said. Aggression boost is unnecessary, great strength boost, defending looks good, and pace is fast enough. You've got a 92 rated right back versus, in my opinion, Pavard, who's much better suited to the centre back role. You've got a 93 rated centre back with a Sentinel versus a 92 with a anchor, and I do think, boys, just Pavard is going to be, he's going to be better. I think he's more likely to give the upgrade. As a right back, you're going to be choosing Aurier, but if I had to choose one card out of this two selected here today, boys, I'm going to be choosing Benjamin Pavard personally. Let me know what you guys think, but if you are using this card, I wouldn't play him as a right back or an attacking minded right back at that. Play him as a centre back, even if you have to play him on 7 chemistry. Play this card as a centre back, and you've got a brilliant card that is likely to get upgraded on your hand. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.